Hi, friend. I'm John Carter here in Los Angeles. I've got the latest figures on the coronavirus. Got some good news and also got some bad news. Now, let's have a look over here and we'll see what's going on around the world. Look at this. More than 25,770,250 people are infected by COVID-19. Most authorities believe that the figure is probably 10 times higher than that. Estimated around the world, 857,480 people have died. But once again, most authorities say this is really lowballing the figure. It's actually much higher. And now we're going to go and see how we're doing with in the United States of America in comparison to some other countries. Here in the United States of America, pardon my telling you this, we are not doing good. Of all the great industrialized nations in the world, America is doing the worst, with the greatest number of infections and the greatest number of deaths. America is number one. But have a look at this here. So far in the United States of America, because of COVID-19, 187,940 Americans have died. This is a national disaster. What can I say about this? Look at the figure. 187,940. This ought to be declared the greatest disaster perhaps in the history of the United States of America, at least in our times. Brazil, coming up behind us, 121,000. But that's a country that's almost totally out of control. You got anarchy ruling down there from the government up there down to the bottom. India, 65,000 deaths. Other places are doing so much better than we are. Even Iran, 21,000 deaths. The UK, 41,000 deaths, but it is getting better in those places. Then I want you to notice something else. We're going to show you the infection rate, and this is where we're going to have a bit of good news. You notice back in March, we started out with 0 infections, and then quickly in April it went up to 30,000 infections per day. I want you to notice this, folks. This is talking about infections, not per month, but infections every day. And then you come along here to the month of July. Just look at this. It's like a rocket taking off for the stars. Way up here, up to about 80,000 infections a day. But thank God, and because of the common sense of the American people, it is going down. The infection rate, thank God, is going down. And if the infection rate is going down, the good news is this, that the death rate hopefully will go down also. But once again, we need to take this seriously. We need to realize that this is a great disaster. This is a national disaster, and America is leading the world in this tremendous disaster. And one of the reasons is because so many of us, we've been absolutely irresponsible. We have refused to wear masks. We have refused to practice social distancing. Thank God that the vast majority of Americans are responsible and they have common sense. Let's join them. What should we do? Practice social distancing. Avoid crowds. When you can, stay home. Wash your hands regularly. Wear a mask. What's so hard about wearing a mask, my friend? There are some people say, I'm not going to do it. It is an infringement upon my liberties. Think of the people who are dying because people will not wear masks. Go figure this one. Wear a mask. Don't touch your face. Don't sneeze into the air. Be at peace. Have faith in God. Exercise outdoors at a safe distance. Eat healthy foods. Now, let me tell you folks something. If we do these things, we shall beat the virus from hell.
Black people, white people, brown people, red people, yellow people, all God's people have one thing in common. We all belong to the same race, the human race. God made us all, every single one of us. God made people to look different than you. If you have a problem with someone just because they do not look like you, then talk to God. Because God made that person, we all belong here together.